look into my life and pop culture vibes. Welcome to Amani's Vibe. That's the space that I provide.
Hey, it's me, Amani, the Amani in Amani's Vibe, and I am about to do a think piece on Love Island USA Season 8, Episode 14. Oh, America voted, and then they voted. Woo, what a show. Okay, this is a high-level overview. High level. All right, so the show has everybody talking about their happy couples or their not-so-happy couples. Anaya and Casey are happy. Casey's like, I'm not really an emotional type of guy. I'm so glad they let her. It helped me express myself. Anaya's like, yes, it was so good to write it out. Sincere is being insincere, talking to Melanie. It was always you, Melanie, and it was always you. Soul is like, she can't believe that she can't believe what happened, that she fell for it. She's disappointed in herself. Caleb is very angry because he really liked Kenzie. I try to tell you, she does this thing. She does this thing with the eyes. So they're happy. Bryce and Trinity, they're cool. You know, there's a strange scene with, because the show's going to keep this up about Zach and Bryce, you know, with Zach stretching Bryce's hamstrings. I can't. I had to make a poster of it. And then the camera is zooming in on Bryce. This show is crazy, y'all. Bryce is not, oh my goodness. Anyway, Zach is stretching. Zach is stretching Bryce. Scene, and that was a scene. It was very interesting. Kenzie does talk to Corbin and starts talking about Caleb, and Corbin's like, I don't care about that. Like, that's your business. You want to go talk to him? Like, you're my woman now. So Kenzie goes to apologize to Caleb. She's like, I really meant those things. Like, everything I said to you was real. I just had such a hard choice. That's what I heard. Anyway, he's completely turned off. Like, he's like, no hard feelings. I wish him the best. But Caleb's like, yeah, I see you. I peeped your game. So, and then Soul and Sincere do have a talk. Sincere knows he has to talk to her. He doesn't really talk because she basically reads him. She reads him left, right, center, up, and down. She really feels taken advantage of, lets him know that he is not sincere, that she fell for his bull, and she pretty much walks off. They do like a little short dap, and he's like, wow, that's exactly how I thought it was going to go. And Sincere is so good at making it seem like it's the other person's fault when it's something that he does. And that is an art. I don't know if he studied social work, but that is an art. That is an art you learn in psychology class, like, for real. Gabe and Jen do some questionable things, but, you know, that's neither here nor there. I don't understand. I'm like, yeah, so that happened. Yeah. And then it's the next day, I believe, and Ariana Maddox comes in. You know what happens? Boom, boom, boom. And she has some news, and she lets them know that America has voted on their 4 favorite couples and has them all stand around the fire pit and lets them know America's first favorite couple was Bryce and Trinity. Woo, woo, they're happy. America's second favorite couple is Anaya and Casey. Woo, 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 more happiness. America's third favorite couple is Zach and Kata. Whoo, whoo, thank goodness. America's fourth favorite couple, real tension now, is Melanie and Sincere. Melanie looks like she can't believe it. So that leaves 3 guys and 3 girls. And then Ariana says, the 6 of you, Corbin, Caleb, Gabe, Kenzie, Jen, Soul, you are America's least favorite couples. says that? Anyway, so the least favorites are there, and then the guys have to vote on what girl will go, and the girls have to vote on what guy will go. A lot of deliberations, but they make sure that when the guys are talking, that it cuts to Casey talking about he really should have explored with Soul. It's the soul, and they're going to keep doing that. Let me tell you, Soul, Anaya, I don't know. They made sure to cut to that in the discussion, but Sincere stands up and says the young lady that has to go will be Soul. Soul looks like, yeah, I pretty much knew that would happen. Jen is like, oh my goodness, I can't believe it. She's terrible being up there. I was so upset. She was so scared. So her and Kenzie get to join the posse again. And Kata says to Kenzie, you didn't have to worry. Like, pretty much like, I got you. I told you wouldn't have to worry. And then the ladies all deliberate, and they're going back and forth because Anaya is really definitely wanted Gabe to stay. Trinity, I was trying to catch it, but there was a lot of deliberation about what guy should go. And they had a big discussion about Gabe and about how he just kisses everybody. And the next blonde that comes in, he's just going to run to them. That was the gist of what was going on. And then they had to vote like rock, paper, scissors type thing. And in the end, Melanie stood up and said that Gabe is the person they chose to go, and the men were completely shocked and they're completely peeved. They're so angry. Like, how could they do this to us? And that's kind of how the show ends. So my conspiracy theory is, well, I don't know if the show would do this, but I think it would be great if Soul was part of Casa Amor. Now, it's Friday. There's 2 more shows before Casa Amor. Don't know what's going to happen on the show on episode 15, but I think Soul deserves to actually be part of Casa Amor. And I think the producers would love that because then we can see Casey, like, does he really like the lady who's like his ex-girlfriend or not? Or does he really like Anaya? And that would be great TV. Or they'll have a Soul lookalike, because that's just what they do on this show. Anyways, as I said, this was a high-level overview. It's short. You know, I can't vote. I'm in Canada. I also can't see the show every night till after 11 p.m. So I have to stay offline. So I never know what's happening till usually the next day. But hope you enjoyed this. This was a short one. Don't forget to like and subscribe because this is Amani's Vibe. And at Amani's Vibe, it's always a vibe. And that's what's up.